Love how that opening cutscene ends on Mitsuhide, despite having nothing to do with that entire opening. Also, it focuses a bunch on Sao P, but like, it's got like one stage dedicated to himself in this game. Anyways, hello everyone. I will be playing Where's Orochi 2 today. Starting with the Shoe story mode. Unlike Where's Orochi 1, there's no X stages in this, so there's like 7 less stages, as you can see. I hadn't really thought about who I was going to play for this first stage. Are there any suggestions? I'll pretty much play whoever, because like every character I have is like at level 100. Or 99, I guess. First one to see is Mitsunari, Liu Bei, and Jane Zhao. What a weird one. Ah, Don Joe's wife. Use Gracia. Yeah. Sure. Where's Gracia? They reordered the Samurai Warriors stuff. Now they're in 3 categories.
This is a strange and wonderful world.
Now people have character quotes when you select them. The other guy said Mitsunari, Liu Bei, Jane Zhao. I'll bring Liu Bei. This is Shoe story, so.
Swing the sword of virtue.
And Yoshimoto, fine, he is technically a Shoe character. Get this out of the way now.
Adventure awaits us.
What a bizarre first team. Gonna be playing on Chaos for all of this.
Leaving the battle so soon, Daji?
What do we have here? The great mystic Taigong Wang himself.
Of your own free will, you joined Orochi. You must pay the price.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going back to that stuffy old place.
Everything is going according to my plan.
If Daji can just teleport, why was she running to begin with?
Following the death of the Serpent King Orochi, the chaos that plagued the land seemed to have subsided. However, this newfound peace was not destined to last for long. The remnants of Orochi's army refused to admit defeat, and the forces of Lu Bu, Dong Zhuo, and Masamune Date also refused to surrender. Cao Cao of Wei moved to raise troops as well. These various opposing forces raged like a violent tornado, once again bringing chaos to the land. This storm threatened to engulf Liu Bei and the Shu Kingdom, which had been living its days in peace.
I never thought the day would come when I could speak with the great Lord Liu Bei, one of the heroes of history.
He has shown true nobility in his dealings with me, also.
The honor is all mine. This opportunity is one which must not be wasted.
My lord, we have ascertained the whereabouts of Daji. Since Orochi's death, it appears she has been hiding in Shiting.
If we leave her be, she could bring about untold chaos and suffering. I will lead a force to hunt her down. Zhuge Liang, can I ask you to take care of things here? I owe you all for what you did for me during the war against Orochi. It is now my turn to repay that debt.
Very well, my lord. Leave defense of our main camp to me. I will be waiting for news of your glorious victory.
And that's the handwave excuse we have for why Zhuge Liang isn't in the active party until like stage 5 or 6 or something. Let's see. Yeah, I think everyone's got like decent enough weapons. I don't see a way to change outfit, so I'll do that next time. I think I have to do that before I actually start the stage. One thing I liked about Warriors Archer 2 is that at the beginning you have a lot more options for like your starting party. It doesn't have to be like just the select 3.
My lady, to hurry is to invite disaster. Be careful.
I am simply excited at the prospect of fighting alongside you, my lord.
My lady. Then let us ride into battle together. Da Ji sows discord wherever she goes. We must stop her. Forward!
Now, if you actually go too fast in this stage,
Liu Bei does actually attack.
you can actually make it glitch. And like, the game will just soft lock.
Time to have a little fun.
Okay, Gracia cannot really fight well.
For the enemy to be right in front of us and not be able to act.
Oh, you're all so easy. All right, boys. They're sitting ducks. Finish them off.
Resistance is futile.
I hope it didn't hurt too much.
Your skills are without equal. For virtue.
Yeah, if you like rush too far ahead, like,
There's a strange
you
chant
prevent
coming
these
from
guys
inside
from
the
appearing. And
I
that
shall teach you the basics of
will prevent
strategy.
Da Ji from like ever leaving her garrison, because Taeyong Won just doesn't show up just because like the dialogue won't trigger for the stage. It was really annoying when I was recording lines for this.
So that's where it's coming from. That outpost must fall at once.
Some you win, some you lose.
Another blow struck for virtue.
Your skills are without equal. Resistance is futile.
Also, in Warriors Archer 2, shockwave attacks now have elemental effects.
Truly a hero of our time.
So, like, that attack, which makes those attacks a lot better. However, charge 1s are no longer elemental. Like, that used to be an elemental attack for Liu Bei. Overall, it made it a bit more balanced. And you can switch characters on a horse now, which is nice. That really should have been in the first game.
You're truly a hero of our times.
Human weaklings, you are helpless before our might. Feel the venom.
Oh yeah, and Yoshimoto's R1 actually got buffed. It creates a shockwave when he lands, so it can actually hit things now.
Away with you. Away.
Impressive.
And he actually got a new outfit because he added the Samurai Warriors 2 Extreme Legends characters in this game.
It took you long enough to work that out. Perhaps now we'll have some fun.
We have the advantage. Now surround Da Ji.
Years of experience have gone into this.
Why does he laugh when he...
Some you win, some you lose.
Away with you.
Man, his voice is grating.
Not bad. Now watch me.
Here is where you wither and die.
Come on now. Don't tell me you're struggling against that attack.
The next time we meet, will end in your death.
Another blow struck for virtue.
Oh yeah, Mitsunari's R1 did get buffed, or nerfed, yes. Basically, all the speed-type characters got nerfed, just because they can't spam their R1s now. Like, this is me mashing R1, that's the fastest she can get her attacks out.
Follow
When in Warriors Orochi 1, they just like do them instantly and chain into each other. It made some characters like Mitsunari really fun to use.
I hope it didn't hurt too much.
Your skills are without equal.
The game is also just like way easier, like the enemies deal way less damage on Chaos in this game than they did in the last one.
Time for the secret weapon, I think. Come, my portly comrade. Crush them.
Attack! Crush that fool, Liu Bei!
Donge Woe is your secret weapon. Oh gee, you have fallen on hard times.
Stay calm. We can get through this.
You want to fight? Then fight me! I won't be denied next time.
Away with you! Away!
Not bad. Now watch me.
Time to exterminate all of you filthy insects!
Insects? Where? Get them off! Get them off!
What is this? Just some brat, eh? Nonetheless, small problems may grow into large and ugly ones.
What do you mean by that? Are you being nasty?
You will not
A little bit, yeah.
Everything appears to be going as I imagined. Let us see. Daji is there, in that garrison.
Stay strong.
Oh yeah, I forgot characters have like
It didn't hurt too much.
where is it? Team info? Strategy info, yeah. Every character has a strategy, like Gracia's is increase the allied commander's defense. Just defeat 100 enemies to do that. Yubei is commander, which just raises morale just for attacking or killing a bunch of officers. Yoshimoto, beat any enemy officer after 10 minutes have elapsed. Well, that's going to be annoying. Covers the life of all allied officers.
You are even mightier than I have heard.
I think there's about like 5 strategies in total that are split up amongst the cast.
I'm going to enjoy having you for dinner.
Oh, and there's new Orochi generics. Like we have this big pig guy. Who can really just power through a lot of your attacks.
Let's follow their lead.
I'll remember your face.
I hope it didn't hurt too much. Not bad. Now watch me.
Virtue, feel the venom coursing through your veins.
Now let us get that gate open. Daji, your hours are numbered.
What's going on? The gates are opening. Who's doing that?
The next time we meet, the end in your death. Here is where you wither and die.
Another blow struck for virtue.
You're truly a hero of our times.
Go up and see Orochi. I think he has a line if we get close to him.
Another blow struck for virtue.
So manly and powerful.
I ask for your aid
Yeah, that's what Liu Bei is.
for the land and the people.
Damn, I hate backing out.
Another blow struck for virtue.
Yeah,
You're truly a hero.
the Samurai Warriors 2 Extreme Legends characters are losing their charge, are missing out on their charge 5s now.
Out myself.
Stand your ground, Daji. Face judgment by my blade.
So you can fight after all. I thought you were just a politician.
Thanks to you, we might just get through this.
It appears as if someone just entered that fortress.
This battle signifies the rebirth of the chaotic age. Your strength will be required to return peace to us all.
Oh, I didn't see you there, little boy. You tend to blend into the background.
Your futile mouthings will not save you now. it ends here.
Taigang Wang is one of the new characters. He's voiced by the same guy that voices Zhou Yu and Gan Ning in Dynasty Warriors 6 through 8. I actually think he voices Taigang Wang better than both of them.
Strategy? I am no match for a legend like you.
Away with you! Away! You're truly a hero of our time.
Also, get used to fighting like a lot of Orochi generics and Donjuo generics.
Have no choice.
Whereas Orochi 2's story has a big problem with just not enough enemy variety.
Your skills are without equal.
I shall show no mercy. I won't be denied next time. Away with you! Away!
For virtue.
You're truly a hero of our times.
Donjo's wife loves Taigang Wang. I feel like you shouldn't be the one saying that.
Your assistance is greatly appreciated.
Then again, I suppose Donjo's wife, if anyone's wife, should be allowed to commit adultery.
I'll smash you. Very well. Have it your way.
Oh yeah, and that's another new Orochi generic type. It essentially just like copied some of Kotaro's moves and made it into a generic. Who's a stretchy arm ninja type guy. Yeah, technique characters don't like glow whenever they do their R1 buffs now. It's weird. I guess it looks more normal, but I actually kind of like the way it used to look. I'm not sure why they changed it. I guess just to make it look more normal.
Another blow struck for virtue.
Why did that little brat have to show his face? He ruined all my plans.
Playing Yuki on Chaos is fun. You can't actually play them in regular stages in this game.
My name is
You can only play them in like survival mode, I
May
think.
inquire as to whom you might be.
I don't know why they did that.
How very polite of you. I am Taigang Wang, and I am here seeking Daji. I had hoped to capture her while she was preoccupied with you. But your skill exceeded my expectations, and she escaped. I suppose I underestimated you.
To use our unsuspecting lord as bait? No matter how sure you were of success, it is difficult to forgive such recklessness.
Shouldn't you be with Nobunaga?
Calm yourself. She may have gotten away from us, but victory was ours. Let us be content with that for the moment. Master Taigong, it appears we share the same goal. Shall we join forces to achieve it?
I cannot refuse such a heartfelt plea. General Liu Bei, I will accompany you.
I will join you as well, Liu Bei. This man possesses great talent, but still needs to learn the art of finesse.
Man, good getting Zootsy on like the first stage. I don't think I'm gonna need to do any like weapon element upgrading. I think everyone has their fourth weapon with a decent amount of elements applied. Let's see, next stage is Battle of Saika. That's against the Date forces. Who should I use? See, someone said they liked Taigang Wang, so... And he is a new character.
The one, the amazing, the powerful, me.
And cocky as shit. Oh yeah, Hanzo has a cutscene. Yeah, let's play as him just to make sure that triggers. It can trigger without you playing as him, but...
Darkness made flesh.
Donjuo. I'll play Donjuo next. Let's see. Yeah, Sung Chang Chang seems appropriate for this stage.
No one's going to outshine me.
I don't know what Taigang Wan's outfits are. Guess we'll just put him in his third and see what we get.
After a hard battle, Liu Bei and his forces managed to defeat the combined forces of Da Ji and Dong Zhuo, but were unable to capture Da Ji herself. However, Liu Bei did manage to welcome the tactical and military genius of Taigong Wang to his ranks. As a mystic, however, Taigong Wang doubted the abilities of mere mortals and saw Liu Bei and the others merely as pawns in his goal of capturing Da Ji. Meanwhile, Da Ji was working on a plan of her own, secretly plotting behind the scenes.
My friends, I'm afraid I have some bad news. It appears Da Ji has joined forces with Masamune.
Masamune? As I recall, he was part of Orochi's army.
Masamune Date, former employee of the Serpent King, currently on a quest to become the most annoying little tyrant in the land.
Poisoned by Orochi's wiles. It seems he still hasn't cleansed himself of that pollution. General, we must put a stop to this unholy alliance. Da Ji poses a threat to us all.
Lord Liu Bei, I know young Masamune well. Please allow me to talk to him first.
Thank you, Ieyasu. Speak to him and convince him to leave Da Ji.
Yeah, random Kunoichi. Yeah, Ieyasu just sort of like, for no real reason, jump shift over to Shu for Warriors Orochi 2. They like to paint Ieyasu as like the most benevolent of the
First, we
Samurai
must
Warriors
secure the
2
eastern
commanders.
garrison to enable the forces of Shu to arrive.
Even though he's kind of not.
I will slowly choke the life from you. Here is where you wither and die.
Ieyasu commands the enemy army. This could be tricky. Reinforcements are on their way. Until then, we must guard this garrison with our lives. The bait has been taken.
Taigang Wang has a fun little mechanic.
Resistance is futile.
Victory as
His charge
usual.
attacks will plant those little yin-yang symbols.
Resistance is futile.
Then you press R1 and make them explode.
Victory as usual.
Brilliant! I got this garrison under control. Masamune, go have some fun.
His horse moveset isn't great.
The
Not much of an
Maverick
attack.
appears to be in control. It would be prudent to avoid the center.
Also, his charge 1 is just pocket sand. Elemental pocket sand, wow. Pocket sand is deadly.
The enemy is storing supplies in the western garrison.
Interesting. So now we know how to break them.
Lord Ieyasu, we are ready to serve. The central garrison seems to be causing some trouble.
I burn it.
In battle,
One's head is not fulfilling a helmet.
Oh yeah, Soon Chain's R1 actually shows a bow now.
Why do you persist in joining forces with that fox woman? You are an intelligent man. You know she's only going to use you.
That's his Muso quote. This is stupid.
Remember, slow and steady wins the race.
I don't want any mercy.
Escape is our only option.
Victory as usual.
Every bit the legendary hero.
Oh yeah, a lot of charge attacks for like the Dynasty Warriors characters also got nerfed a bit to where their elemental pit procs on the last hit of their combo, as opposed to like the first hit or during the middle.
Aye, sir.
Teach them not to challenge the Date spirit. You shall get no closer to my lord.
Oh, another thing I want to point out, like a lot of the stages in this game just have like gates blocking you off from like the rest of the stage until you fulfill certain objectives. Like the very first one we had that with Daji, where she was behind a gate so you couldn't just rush the stage, and now Masamune is doing it. And that's going to continue up until I don't know how much longer.
A new age of chaos began.
I know the next two stages are exactly like that.
Who better than the one-eyed dragon to continue the Serpent King's legacy?
Excellent.
You.
That's not a compliment, Wei On. Good effort though.
I humbly request you to stand and fight. I will opt to stay alive and retreat.
Target eliminated.
I know that I can always count on you when I need you. Fire! Show them the ferocity of the Date rifleman!
If you were curious, there's no like unique dialogue for like defeating KG before Wei On appears or anything, or before he succeeds in the fire attack.
What do they think they're doing?
I will opt to stay alive and retreat.
Target eliminated.
Simply magnificent.
Excellent.
The fire attack has worked.
Ow.
Now
Let me move,
it's time
please.
to seize the central garrison.
Hit me with everything you got!
I will opt to stay alive and retreat.
Target eliminated.
I know that I can always count on you when I need you. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Victory as usual.
I do kind of like Taigang Wan's Charge 3.
I'm looking for a serious scrap.
If I can get it off.
Worth the trouble. The bait has been taken. Brilliant.
There. It's just a bunch of little slaps with the fishing rod.
Victory as usual. Simply magnificent.
Yeah, Zhao Yun and Wei On actually have lines for KG in this stage, but only if you're actually playing as them. It won't trigger if their like yellow NPC counterparts approach him.
Victory as usual.
Every bit the legendary hero.
Enemy reinforcements appear to have been delayed.
Yes, we must capture the garrison before they arrive.
It's about time. Now, my soldiers, we must turn this battle around.
Your selfish rampage is at an end.
The enemy is on the move.
Aye, sir.
Stand your ground.
I will opt to stay alive and retreat.
Target eliminated.
Brilliant! Your selfish rampage is at an end.
Why does Shaho end working with Masamune?
Splendid. I shall endeavor to accomplish the same.
Bring it on! I won't
It's 5-brain Hidamune, the Musashi Slayer.
Simply magnificent.
My blades shall find their mark.
I am powerless to stop you.
Who's keeping score?
Simply magnificent.
Yeah, horses are quite a bit faster in this game, which is nice. I see some of the reinforcements just went straight for Ieyasu.
I'm going to enjoy having you for dinner.
I believe these generic types have like the biggest stun resistance in the game.
Keeping score.
Splendid. I shall endeavor to accomplish the same.
Or they just have standard like power type resistance and it's just like that for everyone. You Jin's working with Masamune? Wow. I mean, I know he, like, at the very end abandoned way, but it still feels a bit out of character for him.
I won't be denied next time.
Who's keeping score?
Simply magnificent.
Get ready to taste my steel. We have no choice. Fall back!
You know, I don't actually need to pick up any EXP. Everyone's at level 99.
Splendid. I shall endeavor to accomplish the same.
Zhao Yun's there to die to Zhao Yun. Kind of appropriate.
I will not join you, and I most certainly will not lose to you. Yes, yes, that's what they all say. But it sounds like hollow bluster to me.
Stop your self-aggrandizement and tell us where Dachi is.
Why would I know who she is?
In battle, one's head is not.
Pretty sure you do. And Sima Zhao's here as well.
Is that really the extent of your vocabulary?
Escape is our only option.
Who's keeping score?
Simply magnificent.
I don't want any mercy.
Oh, I guess it's because Masamune is like... Or Sima Yi is, allied with Masamune in this game, isn't it? Yeah, they must be buddies. That's why there's all these way officers with them. So these are all the people who just decided they would like to roll with Sima Yi instead of Cao Cao.
Aye, sir. Target eliminated.
Masamune, what advantage is there in fighting against us? Join us and stop Daji from bringing more chaos to this world.
I think not. It's too late to stop this chaos now. Sorry.
The opening cutscene was very misleading, considering it showed Masamune fighting Orochi's forces.
I have failed. I could not convince Masamune or even find any traces of Daji.
What a waste of time. Wait a minute. Perhaps Daji wanted us to fight Masamune, which means all she wanted was to buy time. In which case, we must make sure to catch that fox quickly.
Lord Zhuge Liang said the same thing. Every second counts.
I fight with you.
I just realized Wei Yan has green nail polish.
Thank you. I will certainly rely on you. As soon as preparations are made, we will begin our search for Daji.
At a loss, are you? This is unusual.
I am ashamed to admit it, but I cannot read what Daji will do next. This human factor is messing everything up.
Daji has learned from her time working with and against people. She has developed a human cunning. The time will come when you too will come to understand them. Then you will know what to do.
It's probably fungus or something. The next stage is Nagashino. Right, I'm going to play as either Tadakatsu or Zhang Fei. Tadakatsu because I like him better than Zhang Fei. Because both Zhang Fei and Tadakatsu have a whole bunch of unique lines that trigger for this stage. If they don't trigger if you're playing for both of them, you have to specifically be playing as one of them.
My might will crush the enemy.
In fact, if you play as Tadakatsu and Zhang Fei, the game will actually soft lock at the end. Because it needs to play a special dialogue said by one of them to the other. But, like, the game can't figure out what to do. So the stage never ends. Donjuro? Sure.
My grand paradise awaits!
Iyamori. Alright, sure, we're not gonna play much of him anyways.
The netherworld cannot contain me.
Let's see, just for variety, I'll put Tadakatsu in his third outfit. Donjuro's in his second already, I guess I'll leave him in that. Iyamori, let's put you in your third just to see what you look like.
At the request of Liu Bei, Ieyasu Tokugawa defeated the Date army, but failed in his attempt to capture Masamune. In addition, Daji, rumored to have been traveling with Masamune, was nowhere to be found. Everything was playing out according to Daji's plan. Daji used the battle between Masamune and the Shu army to buy herself valuable time to further her mysterious plan.
Her ears are fuzzy.
The Shu army found itself at a major disadvantage due to Daji's deception. To make matters worse, they soon found themselves being stalked by one of the deadliest figures known to man.
Brother, that brute Lu Bu is on his way here.
Unfortunate timing. We need to hunt Daji, but his appearance will make that difficult.
Leave it to me, brother. I will take care of this thuggish marauder.
Wait just a minute. I'm the one who saw him coming. Lu Bu is mine.
Very few would face Lu Bu so bravely. Liu Bei is a lucky man indeed to be defended by such warriors.
There is no time for indecision. General, make your choice before the enemy is upon us.
This time, I will fight with Zhang Fei. Guan Yu, I must ask you to think of the greater good and guard our main camp.
If it is your will, brother, then so be it. Rest easy in the knowledge that our camp will be safe.
Muscle Kid 99 joked, "Brother said it's my turn to fight Lu Bu," but that is literally what just happened. I'm not sure if the lines will play if I'm not playing as Tatakatsu or not. Guess we'll find out. Because I don't want to play him for the entire stage.
Even with Lu Bu, the odds of them defeating us in this battle are slim.
Huh. You're talking pretty big. It's not like you.
Yes. Perhaps some of your personality is rubbing off on me. After all, I'm fighting with the true greats now.
You know just what to say. I'll try to live up to your expectations.
Lu Bu. If he wishes to perpetuate mayhem, then he must be stopped.
Don't worry, brother. I'll take care of him.
Lu Bu's forces have a ton of peons in this
They are
stage.
nothing more than fantasy.
I don't want any mercy.
Look out! Here I come! Crossbows, fire!
Sever.
We're under fire!
Tatakatsu is still really good.
I will opt to stay alive and retreat.
I am a man.
His R1 giving him a speed buff is really nice.
I must prove myself, too. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Now, attack the Shu army while they are disoriented.
Bear hug.
We have to stop that catapult at once.
Fiomoru's third outfit is just he becomes a red Oni.
You don't need to try too hard. Look out! This is our chance. Push the front line forward.
It's a very interesting moveset.
Wu are sending us aid? This is a pleasant surprise. Hold out, everyone. Help is on its way.
I am a man of fear.
I also like his dashing attack. He just throws himself at the enemy.
We have no choice. Fall back!
Bow before me.
I must prove myself, too.
His charge 1 changes a bit depending on like how many times you press it.
Bow before me.
Your skills are without equal. We have no choice. Fall back!
Ding Fing stole Kiyomori's moveset. Kind of. In Dynasty Warriors 8 at least.
Now it's my turn.
Oh yeah, this is another stage where like both Yao-chan and Lu Bu are locked behind gates that cannot open until you progress the stage by defeating all their enemy generic officers.
Request you to stand and fight.
I have no fight.
Well, Tatakatsu.
Oh, Joe's got a white
it seems
outfit
you
now.
can fight after all.
Crash about all you like. You can never win. Third wave, advance! Crush those cowards of Shu beneath your boots!
I will opt to stay alive and retreat.
Another insect on the sole of my shoe.
Not bad. Now it's my turn.
We must not let this opportunity slip away. Fine work, Tatakatsu.
Beware.
I can see you are a man I can rely on.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
If we were playing as Zhang Fei, that line from Liu Bei would have been him praising Zhang Fei instead. And all of Zhang Fei's praises to Tatakatsu would be Tatakatsu praising him instead.
There is still much for me to learn. I am a man.
Tatakatsu is a lot more generous with his praise. He starts talking like Zhang Fei is the greatest warrior on the planet.
Then fight me! Discretion is the
the better part of valor. I am a man of fearless might.
Simply magnificent.
Time for us to grab some glory, too. Amazing, Tarakatsu. It's no wonder your lord's always bragging about you.
I won't be denied next time.
Not bad. Now it's my turn.
Wait, now we're just waiting for Lu Xun to appear. Yep.
If we prevent their reinforcements from arriving, then victory will surely be ours.
Our reinforcements have had their access routes blocked. We must clear the enemy away to enable them to arrive.
You have no idea what you're in for.
Come then, we will not take one step back.
Plans are in place.
King Fei almost stole that kill.
I won't lose a second time.
Another insect on the soul of my
He is really getting in the way here.
skills are without equal.
Outthought at every turn.
Another insect on the sole of my shoe.
I must prove myself, too.
Not bad. Now it's my turn.
My lord has given the order, and I am here as his loyal servant. We will provide what little help we can to your cause, Lord Liu Bei.
So the Wu army is gracious enough to send us the brilliant Lu Xun. With such a mind on our side, victory is surely ours.
Looks like we have no choice but to unleash the tiger cubs.
The game said these are Lu Bu's elite forces. Who are they? Zhou Xin, Mitsunao Tateoka, and Gao Shun. Gao Shun is the only name I recognize.
Now would be an opportune time to lure Lu Bu out. Men of Shu, please advance upon the eastern fort.
Beware. I don't want any mercy. Come, hit me with everything you've got.
Plans are in place. Time to execute. Discretion is the better part of valor.
I am a man of fearless might.
Hey, don't go stealing my thunder.
We have no choice. Fall back! I am a man of fearless might.
Let's see. I think Tatkatsu is aligned with Diao Chan, so I won't kill her right away.
Thought at every turn. I am a man of fearless might.
Hey, don't go stealing my thunder.
Such might! This man is a match for even the mighty warriors of Shu.
Brilliant!
Even me not trying to, it's so easy to just like bury the battle notifications through like you doing stuff and triggering objectives.
With this, we should be able to lure Lu Bu out.
My lord does not have time to waste with the likes of you.
Run, Diao Chan. I will follow soon.
My lord does not tolerate defeat.
This battle will decide who is the greatest warrior of the land. I will not retreat.
And it was an extremely generic line. Alright, get mauled by Don's Woe.
We must not let this opportunity slip away.
King Fei, would you get off your damn horse?
I must fulfill my mission.
Another insect on the sole of my shoe.
Ow.
I must prove myself, too.
Diao Chan, You! I will kill you all! I am, and always have been, the greatest warrior of all! And I will destroy you all to prove it!
Well then, I, Tarakatsu Honda, accept your challenge.
I don't think we ever heard Lubu scream about Diao-chan in the last game, did we?
I shall teach you the basics of strategy.
Kinda nice to hear it again, even though it doesn't really change much for him.
Outfought at every turn.
I think it gave him that attack times too.
Insect on the sole of my shoe.
Simply magnificent.
I return.
I want to give you a hug. I thought Kiyomori's R1 is just a bear hug. Kiyomori's charge 4 seems to give him a buff for, like, if anyone touches him, they just sort of explode.
Beware, sever.
Tarakatsu, you are mighty enough to vest an entire army.
I am a man of peerless might.
Lu Xun, I cannot thank you enough.
Please. My efforts hardly deserve your thanks. But tell me, what do you know of this man, Kiyomori?
Kiyomori? Who is he?
I am afraid he is one who loves chaos. Our Wu army came under attack from his forces.
Yet another obstacle we must overcome.
Do not despair, Lord Liu Bei. I have been instructed to provide your army with what help I can give. Please let me know where my efforts will be of greatest use.
Wonderful. With your tactical brilliance on our side, we need have no fear of this Kiyomori.
Wait! Please give us the order, and we will eliminate Kiyomori.
We won't let you down.
Inspired by your famous fathers, are you? Very well. You will be in charge of the reconnaissance troops. Gather any information you can on Kiyomori.
Why have you not told them of Kiyomori's designs?
What good would it do? It would merely incite panic. Do they not have enough to deal with in Daji? Should I have confused them even more?
No. You are testing them. You plan to see just how far the human spirit will stretch.
Think what you will. That is your right. You do seem to have a soft spot for these humans, I must say.
It's ironic they had that conversation about Kiyomori when I was playing as him. You're right, Netsu is against Sun Wukong. See, this next stage is the last one I played, like, before starting the stream. I recorded a bit of the unique dialogue beforehand, and then decided it would probably be best if I just went ahead and streamed before I hunkered down and started to record all the dialogue in this game. Nobunaga Net says I'm saving Mitsuhide. Sure, we don't play him that much in this game. There's no lines for it, but...
I have come to make this land my own.
Gojiro in his third outfit. Okay.
I'll give you all a beautiful end.
Nobunaga and Lubu. Well, we already got Nobunaga, so...
Step in my way and be crushed!
Do not fail me in this mission.
Sir.
Xing Tsai, don't go do anything I wouldn't do.
Even the bravest of heroes are still worrisome fathers, no?
But they seem so fierce on the battlefield.
What is in Xing Sai's hair? Like she has a braid like tied into her hair.
Having received reinforcements from Lu Xun of Wu, the Shu army defeated Lu Bu. Following the battle, they learned from Lu Xun of the demonic Kiyomori Taira, who was leaving a path of destruction in his wake. Now they face threats posed by Lu Bu, whose only interest lay in being the most powerful of men, Masamune, who saw himself as the rightful heir to the world with Orochi gone, and Daji, who continued to operate in the shadows. And now, a new threat arose to replace Orochi, Kiyomori. The causes of this newfound chaos were gradually becoming clear. Sensing the immediate danger posed by Kiyomori, Liu Bei ordered Xing Tsai and Ina to gather information on his army. As these two brave warriors carried out their mission, they came across an old friend who had been taken prisoner by a mysterious warrior they had never seen before.
There are flags up ahead that I have never seen. There is also a heavily guarded cart.
Lord Mitsuhide, we have to help him.
Hello, Rodmaru.
We can't leave him there.
We must move to his rescue with all haste.
I specifically chose not to use Xing Tsai because it actually takes away some of her lines from this stage, where she gets replaced by a generic. A bunch of Orochi and Donjuo generics. There's no lines if that character skates, by the way. He just unceremoniously leaves and you get a game over.
Let me go. I will not work for Kiyomori.
Feel the venom coursing through your veins.
Hey, don't be like that. It's not such a bad deal, you know? Anyway, we'll iron out the details with the old man himself.
Next time we meet, will end in your death.
It's just that simple.
You impress me with your strength.
Challenge me!
Oops, looks like we've got company. I suppose I can take some time out for a little fun and games.
Yeah, I should have had Lubu in the first slot. Freddy Matsukaze is weird.
Quick, get him while they're still down.
Your path ends here.
This shall add momentum to our cause. Hurry to Lord Mitsuhide.
Yeah, Kojiro's outfit is pretty cool in this game. The black coat and him having regular skin now. Like, he's not all like... He's still pretty pale, but he's not like ghostly white.
Here is where you wither and die.
You will not pass here. I swear it.
What's his unique attack? That I may have actually done it just then. Yeah, I think it was that spinny move I did. Yeah, there it is. It's not at all the Spamagaishi, but... I guess it would kill the shit out of a swallow.
Next time we meet, will end in your death.
A beautiful end.
A valuable ally indeed.
Here is where you wither and die. I will slowly choke the life from you.
Also, you have like plenty of time to get to this carriage. It takes forever to leave on its own.
There's a girl in that cart. It must be Lord Mitsuhide's daughter. We have to rescue her.
Challenge me!
I'm feeling ready for a serious scrap. I won't be denied next time.
It's just that simple.
You're truly a hero of our time.
Damn, I hate backing out.
Can nobody provide me with a decent challenge?
A valuable ally indeed. There's someone I must protect. I will not be defeated.
You're truly a hero of our time.
The next time we meet, end in your death.
Can nobody provide me with a decent challenge?
Wonderful!
Next time we meet, you end in your death.
A beautiful end.
You impress me with your strength.
I cannot thank you enough. Who knows what would have happened if we had been taken before Kiyomori.
Since Kojiro doesn't make the frame rate just like tank now. He also, that may be because he can't turn invisible though.
Very little, I am afraid. But I fancy that monkey may know more. We must capture Sun Wukong. He may have valuable information.
You are as brave as your father. I'm as brave as mine.
This shall add momentum to our cause.
And a whiff that.
Sun Wukong will be hiding in the mist. I have an idea how we can catch him.
Challenge me!
Yeah, Mitsuhide's grand idea.
It's just that simple.
You're truly a hero of our times.
I sense a strange presence emanating from that mountaintop. I bet that's where my father is heading.
You could just ask him.
All right, I'm here to... Hey, what's going on here? Women, as far as the eye can see. I must be dreaming.
Here is where you wither and die. The next time we meet, we'll end in your death.
Can nobody provide me with a decent challenge?
You impress me with your strength.
Sandro, where did you go? You go after Ina? Well, I guess I can't check, can I? He has lines with both Mitsuhide and Gracia, but I guess we aren't gonna hear them.
I'm going to enjoy having you for dinner. I'll crush you and send your soul to the netherworld. I'm going to enjoy having you for dinner.
Apparently all these guys are cannibals. Well, I guess you can't call them cannibals. They're not eating each other, are they? This would be like a boar eating a human, which isn't really that odd to see.
Nobody provide me with a decent challenge?
A valuable ally indeed.
I'll remember your face.
Can nobody provide me with a decent challenge?
Wonderful!
Feel the venom coursing through your veins.
We cannot hide from this. Come on out.
Yeah, that was his plan. Mitsuhide just walks up here and it's like, I know you're there, and somehow that foils everything.
Next time we meet, we'll end in death.
A beautiful end.
You impress me with your strength.
This should clear that mist.
Look! There he is!
Oh, just when I was getting ready for a nice nap.
Here is where you wither and die.
Yeah, Thundro went straight after Ina.
So that is soon will come. I will personally strap a leash around his neck.
Hot.
The next time we meet, we'll end in your death.
It's just that simple.
You're truly a hero of our
Kill Sun Wukong as Nobunaga. Why? Because they have the same voice actor.
Challenge me.
Feel the venom coursing through your veins.
His name is Bushmaster.
You impress me with your strength.
Next time we meet, end it.
Lubu's Charge 1 is a little unique in that it has like auto elements applied to it. It has both flame and flash applied to it.
Here is where you wither and die.
Which hurt him in Warriors Orochi 1 because that like overrode any like personal weapon elements you could have had applied. But now that all the other Dynasty Warriors characters have lost their elemental charge ones, it just is a benefit for him. Fions are still assholes about getting on horses, especially ones with bows. Everyone else's strategy. What do you have? 300 enemies. Beat 5 officers. I can probably do Nobunaga's.
I will slowly choke the life from you. Feel the venom coursing through your veins.
You got some guts coming after me.
I'm going to enjoy having you for dinner. I'm going to enjoy having you for dinner.
I won't lose a second time. It's just that simple.
You're truly a hero of our time.
Turn this field into the netherworld itself.
A valuable ally indeed!
I pity the fool who angers me. His lot will not be a pleasant one. Can nobody provide me with a decent challenge?
You impress me with your strength.
I thought Lubu's jump charge has like a little extra attack at the end of it. Not just a stomp like it would be for a lot of people.
Oh, come on. I don't have time to waste on weaklings like you.
Sun Wukong just calling Lubu a weakling.
Wonderful.
I'll remember your face. Can nobody provide me with a decent challenge?
A valuable ally indeed!
Resistance is futile. Can nobody provide me with a decent challenge?
You impress me with your strength.
Next time we meet, we'll end in your death.
A beautiful end.
Wonderful.
Out of my way! I have no time for mere mischief makers!
Sorry. I feel like fighting. Besides, I don't want old Kiyomori to catch me slacking off. I owe Kiyomori my freedom. It'd just be rude not to do him a favor in return.
A beautiful end.
I'm not slow enough to let you lot catch me. See you later.
And just awkward silence.
I must thank you all for rescuing us. Go on now. Say thank you.
Lord Liu Bei. I cannot express how grateful I am to you for risking everything just to save us.
What a pure soul.
You should be with Wei.
I am just glad you're safe. I hear that Sun Wukong is quite the warrior.
Kiyomori and Wukong are working together to expand their territory and their army.
Inciting war, amassing allies. It's all very reminiscent of Orochi.
We cannot allow Kiyomori to have his way. Lord Liu Bei, allow us to join your cause.
And we will put our lives on the line to realize your dream.
Okay, what do we have next? Coming Gate. Oh, right, the Zhang Liao recruitment stage. Let's see, who do I play for this one? I'm not really concerned about hearing, like, any unique lines from anyone, because I'm just gonna record it all later anyways. Yeah, I'm not really sure why Mitsuhide leaves Nobunaga. I can only assume it's because Gracia wanted to leave or something. Donjo, I already played as him. Mitsuhide, sure.
My ambition will be realized.
Goemon, Minghuo, alright. Where is Goemon? There he is.
I love being me.
I love that recruitment line.
Make way for the king.
Or a character select line.
The Shu army defeated the mystical Sun Wukong, rescuing Mitsuhide and his daughter. According to Mitsuhide, Wukong was an underling of Kiyomori. The demonic grasp of Kiyomori had begun to spread across the land. However, Taigong Wang simply smiled in the face of this threat. Having seen Liu Bei and his men face and overcome countless obstacles, Taigong Wang was beginning to believe in man's potential. Meanwhile, a colossal shadow silently approached the Shu camp, hoping to see the limits of man's potential for himself, albeit for entirely different reasons.
Now we know Kiyomori's overwhelming ambition. He must be stopped at all costs.
Look, brother, it would seem as though we no longer have need to go searching ourselves. Kiyomori! I wish to test the strength of this Kiyomori myself. Please, brother, allow me the honor.
You remain behind in the battle with Lu Bu. This time, it is your turn to fight. Make them fear the name Guan Yu.
Understood. I'm going to tear that barbarian to shreds.
Just assuming he's a barbarian. Considering Kiyomori's position, he's probably actually very refined. Donjo and Orochi's forces, again. This is like the biggest reason I find this game boring. The stages are just the same.
It is our duty to dispatch these servants of mayhem from this place. Strike now with all you have.
Bring it on! Do you think you can stop me? Damn! I hate backing out!
You were wrong to
Yeah, in addition to not being as spammable, like, a lot of these speed characters R1s just got, like, a huge damage nerf.
I might have guessed the enemy was led by Guan Yu. With him at the helm, it might be worth trying something different. I think I'll smoke them out. Come, hit me with everything you got.
And I used to be able to use this attack to, like, clear out waves of enemies in Warriors Orochi 1. Oh hey, it's no longer German text, though.
Discretion is the better part of valor. Enemy officer devoured. Impressive as always.
My blade is yours.
This is some sort of necromancy.
Ow.
When I get frustrated, I have the overwhelming urge to smash things. The plans are in place.
I can relate to that.
The gates are opening. Overrun their main camp.
Run! There's no point in fighting ghosts.
Here I come.
Oh yeah, going on in the tuba outfit. Although lacking the tuba now, which is disappointing. In Samurai Warriors 1, he just carried a tuba on his back.
Guan Yu, my lord has given me permission to aid your cause.
Zhang Liao, never have I been so glad to see you. Gotcha! Outfought at every turn. Gotcha! I refuse to fall behind.
Are all of Goemon's charge one attack elemental?
We can just find who is responsible for them.
And yeah, Zhang Liao's voice actor changed.
You and I meet, you won't be walking away.
He now has his Dynasty Warrior 6 voice actor, because Dynasty Warrior 6 came out, like, in between these two games. Oh yeah, Goemon's butt stomp is elemental now. The last one. It makes it a surprisingly good attack.
I will slowly choke the life from you. Feel the venom coursing through your veins.
After this, I should probably upgrade Goemon's weapon just so he's a bit stronger. Considering I know this isn't going to be the last time chat demands I use them.
Next time we meet,
He actually got a pretty significant buff from Warriors Orochi 1, which is surprising. That they bothered with Goemon of all people.
Finally gone. Thank you, Zhang Liao. The time is upon us. We must strike the enemy main camp.
Understood. I will be with you all the way.
So they're finally coming. Still, I don't think there's any need for me to get involved just yet.
Wulan getting his ass kicked over here.
I will slowly choke the life from you. Here is where you wither and die.
Your assistance is greatly appreciated.
The next time we meet, we'll end in your death.
You were wrong to oppose me.
Impressive as always.
Muscle Kid with a donation for Goemon Gaming. Thank you.
You were wrong.
You were all about that. You even changed your icon to Goemon.
Your skills are without equal.
Ow.
You were wrong to oppose me.
I think if I get Guan Yu next to one of the Sunakong doubles,
I will win this battle, no matter the cost.
he might play a cutscene. I don't remember if I have to be playing as him or not. Ah, here he goes.
Such tricks are useless. Stand and fight with honor.
Guan Yu continuing his trend of just like instant killing enemy officers just for encountering him.
I thought it might take you a little longer to get past my double. But I can see I've underestimated you a little. This might be more fun than I thought.
I see you can take advantage of scripted deaths.
Actually forced Sumo Kong to fight. Interesting.
I will slowly choke the life from you.
You were wrong to oppose me.
Me too.
Wei Yan was also wrong to oppose him.
Resistance is futile. Enemy officer devoured.
Your skills are without equal.
Oh yeah, something I realized when I was recording for Warriors Orochi 1 before. Bing Fo's Muso attack on the horse is ridiculous. He just flails his arm around.
You're in for a special treat. You get to fight me.
I have learned my lesson. I will not lose again.
The next time we meet, we'll end in your death. Enemy officer devoured.
Impressive as always.
And apparently the last hit on Goemon's R1 is elemental too. He got a lot of elemental attacks.
Gotcha.
Good. Not half bad for a bunch of humans. See y'all next time.
How could you play this game on PC? With emulation. That's probably your only option. There may be like a Japanese PC version. Pretty sure there's no English one though.
We might not make it through this.
I'm impressed you've made it so far. And as a reward, have some poisonous gas.
Oh, thanks. What a nice host. He left out treats. And not on stream, Wei Yan.
This gas is more sorcery. If we can get to the sorcerer, we should be able to put a stop to it.
Resistance is futile. Gotcha.
I refuse to fall behind.
But yeah, I guess Dust Warriors 5 Extreme Legends also came out in between Whereas Orochi 1 and 2, because, like, they use a lot of Extreme Legends stages in this.
Very well. Perhaps it is time for me to see what you are truly capable of.
I'll chew you up and spit you out. I'll crush you.
Not bad at all.
Very well. Have it your way.
Gotcha! Your skills are without equal.
Why do you rush to death?
Dance, everyone! Live life to its fullest! Gotcha!
There. I suppose it is
You were wrong to oppose me.
Unfortunately, I don't think we've seen the last of them.
Considering you didn't kill them, yeah. Goemon's eyes are so wide.
Thank you for coming, Zhang Liao. Lord Guan Yu thinks nothing of it. To fight with you is the only thanks me and my blade require.
Well then, let us fight together.
With our combined might, none can withstand us.
I like how they have matching
General,
blades.
I have discovered Daji's location. She is in a place called Koshi Castle.
Which apparently is just abandoned. I guess Nagamasa just left that behind.
You must continue to observe Kiyomori. I shall handle Daji.
I understand. Still, there is nothing as vicious as a cornered rat. Take care.
A fox, but whatever.
A human worrying about me? Still, I thank you for the thought. Farewell.
I didn't mean to cut him off. Oh well. Alright, whereas Orochi has like a whole skill thing you can do. I like have never used this. Like, the only thing you really want to use it for is like make an almighty skill, which is just when your Muso gauge is full, all attacks are elemental, which is ridiculous. It's super broken. I don't even do it because it makes the game not fun at that point. See, where is Goemon? He's gonna level up his weapon. Now, the upgraded menu proceeds a lot faster, too. I guess I realize people spend a lot of time in this. Now, let's see. Goemon again. Yeah, no. Nagamasa, Uichi, Ganning. Kind of appropriate. Wei Yan, Yu Ying next. Two people said Nagamasa. Which one do you want? There you go.
Faith shall lead the way forward.
Yuan Chao, sure. Let's see. Actually, Wei Yan, sure, Wei Yan Chingsai. I'll have plenty of time to play as Yuan Chao. Whereas people are going to start suggesting.
This will be a chance to express myself.
I forgot his character select quote was that. The longest line he's ever uttered. Yeah, people are going to start suggesting Shu characters when I'm no longer playing Shu, so.
I am the way of the future.
May as well focus on them here.
Led by Guan Yu, the Shu army received assistance from Wei's Zhang Liao and defeated the Kiyomori army. Following the battle, Zhang Liao agreed to remain with the Shu forces. Having added Lu Xun and Zhang Liao to its ranks, the Shu army had assembled some of the mightiest warriors the three kingdoms had to offer in one united army. Meanwhile, the Kiyomori army was bolstering its own ranks with the addition of the boastful Wukong and the tyrannical Dong Zhuo.
Weren't they already? Whatever.
With both sides increasing in strength, a showdown between them was inevitable. Amidst this escalating tension, information was received that Daji was hiding in Odani Castle. Leading his army, Taigong Wang marched on Odani Castle. In his heart, he knew that cooperation with mortals would be necessary to bring his plan to fruition.
Daji's flight will end here. She has done well to come this far. But even if I capture Daji, Kiyomori will remain. Evil is a disease spreading through this land. There must be some way to eradicate them for good.
I still see suggestions when I've already started the stage. I don't know how big the screen delay is. It must be pretty massive. Oh yeah, there's some Mystic generates, like Cygnus and Draco. I think those are kind of rare. And then Warriors Archer 3, they're all over the place.
Feel the venom coursing through your veins.
Man, he looks weird in a Samurai Warriors 1 outfit.
A crime for which you must pay, Daji. Both forces advance and make sure she doesn't escape.
Master Taigong is gracing us with his presence this time. In that case, I think I'll slip away. After all, I have to take care of my little secret.
I will slowly choke life from you. The next time we meet, will end in your death.
In the name of all that is good and right.
Ah, well done. Better than I had expected.
The next time we meet, will end in your death.
I like how Lu Xun in the gang, you're just ignoring the officers.
In the name of all that is good and right.
I could learn much from you.
You're in my way!
Resistance is futile.
Skewered!
Ah, well done. Better than I had expected.
Show them no mercy, everyone.
Shintai has a pretty good horse moveset for a Dynasty Warriors character. Wow, Brigand, really? Whatever will we do?
Take care of that ambush, now.
The next time we meet, will end in your death.
Skewer!
Good work, but keep your head.
Yep. Keep your head. I mean, ideally, yes.
I must praise your hard work.
Shinsai's like basic R1 seems to be an unblockable shield bash. Or directional R1, just a little wave attack.
What is Daji thinking?
I think Shinsai's charge 6 is also unblockable.
I would suggest catching her quickly, before her plans come to fruition.
It's just as well for you all that I'm always thinking 2 steps ahead of everyone else.
Are you, though? Because, you know, the last game happened and Zhuge Liang kind of pulled everything over on you there.
Are you alright, Daji? Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I've got everything under control.
Okay, but you tell me if you get hurt, alright?
Oh, come on. Show Show a little spine, won't you?
Stop right there! You're not getting the Lady Daji!
I must praise your hard work.
The next time we meet...
Imiko just kind of shows up in like every story mode.
Skewered!
Ah, well done. Better than I had expected.
Here they come. Time to flatten them.
This sorcerer must be stopped as soon as possible.
Fighters are still annoying. In other news, the sky is blue.
Here is where you wither and die.
Oh hey, they buffed Wei Yun's directional R1. It now ends with a little shockwave attack. Probably so it can actually, you know, hit enemies.
Me, enemy, defeat!
You've been training hard, I see.
They're through already? I'll have to think of something else then.
By my lance.
You want me to help? I could teach them a lesson.
You don't need to teach anyone anything. I'll take care of things too. You just get ready to run away.
You want it, Our Lady? Then you'll have to get past me first.
The English dubbing group seems to have done better about keeping out when they're voicing an Orochi generic. Like you hear that voice a lot more than you did the regular generic. It would just play for Orochi generic when it really shouldn't have. Thank you for the donation, Brandon. Thanks, I'm glad you liked the channel.
Give this another try. Away you go.
And now miscreants and vagabonds.
Why does she insist on deploying such small units? What would Lord Zhuge Liang do in this situation?
You'd slip a 20 to the script writer and figure out what to do next.
This guy's no fun at all. He's seeing through everything I think of.
Feel the venom coursing through your veins.
Well, I guess such small numbers are asking for it, really. Perhaps it's time to get rid of all meant to the gods.
Next time we meet, we'll end in your death.
Skewered!
Mine!
Good work, but keep your head.
And here they come. Back we go to the final fortress. I'll just lock the doors nice and tight with a little bit of magic. And keep the enemy occupied trying to get in.
Ah! Like lambs to the slaughter! Next time we meet.
Still not as good as Dance Words for Xing Dorang.
Enemy, defeat!
Ah, well done. Better than I had expected.
That one definitely had the best ambush and then mentioned the word slaughter line.
Here's one to blow you away.
A tornado. An annoyance to be sure, but stopping it is a simple matter. What is Daji's true intent?
Chew you up and spit you out.
Lushun just reacts to a tornado like, whatever. We can stop a force of nature.
Through your veins. How could this happen? Me, enemy, defeat!
I could learn much from you.
Really? From way on?
I must praise your hard work.
Resistance is futile.
Like knows, I miss when you were a sorcerer. You were great in 1-2 back in Warriors Orochi 1. Now you're just a regular guy after that.
Next time we meet, we'll end in your death.
In the name of all that is good and right. Simply magnificent.
What even are these tornadoes? They must be way further back.
I'll chew you up and spit you out.
Now, Kimiko! Make a run for it!
So, Daji was trying to make sure that girl escaped. In that case, we'd better make sure she doesn't.
Well, if you really want me to, I won't say no. If we can just hold on a little longer, then she should be able to pull away.
Surely you had enough of running and hiding by now, Daji.
Yes, I think it might be time to finish this. Finish you.
You're in my way!
I must praise your hard work.
How could this happen?
Stewart!
Ah, well done. Better than I had expected.
Me, enemy, defeat!
I got way on as a line saying smack when he uses a slash weapon.
No, Himiko, don't! Leave me and escape!
Well, it seems virtually impossible to catch up to Himiko now. Oh, look at that.
Lord Zhuge Liang, you're here.
It's almost as if you anticipated this would happen.
Block the enemy's escape routes. Make sure they have nowhere to run.
Let's go. We have our orders.
Here is where you wither and die.
I'm never going with you. Never!
No escape!
Yeah, this is hard to control.
In the name of all that is good and right.
Get off me! Get off me!
Bye, Mamushi. Look at him run! He's got like a flailing retreat run.
I have failed you.
General Liu Bei has made mention of you. You have proved worthy of his praise.
I am honored by your words. What did you do with Daji?
Our small numbers cannot watch her properly. I have sent her to the general.
My lord, The situation is dire. Kiyomori launched an assault on Daji's prison wagon.
I mean, yeah. Oh, we don't have enough people to watch Daji. Let's have even less people watch Daji.
He has taken them and escaped.
Kiyomori. I feared something like this might happen.
Then why did you do it?
Now that Kiyomori and Daji have allied, we will need to redouble our efforts.
We shall fight with you. With things as they are, you will need every bit of help you can get.
Like the stupidest reason to have to keep fighting Daji. I couldn't have thought of anything better than that. And just, whoops, we let him go. Alright, what's the next stage? Oh, just outright Koshi Castle. Alright. Yeah, I forget you only play that once in this game. See, who should attack Koshi Castle? The whole battle was for nothing. It really was, because we even lost Himiko. This was an entire waste of time. This could not have been more of a filler battle. Shane Dalrong, Dominico Sanchez, and William Adams. I wish. If I could please all three of those, I would. Shingen and Orochi at Masamune. That's a weird one. Yeah, Xiao Yu and Zhang Liao. They're both in Chu and I haven't played them yet.
For the good of the land!
Although I think they actually are officers on the map here. Ah, well.
My courage will not be broken.
Go on, Xiao. Yeah, I guess I haven't played them yet.
Nobility must lead the way.
A full technique team.
The unearthly might of the Serpent King must spring forth from myself and from this golden Lucky madman. Oh, great Orochi, may your soul be free. Oh, great Orochi, may your soul be free. Oh, great Orochi, may your soul be free. The time has come.
And Kiyomori proceeds to do something with Himiko that makes Orochi come back.
With reinforcements from Zhuge Liang, Taigong Wang captured both Daji and Himiko. However, while the prisoners were being transported back to the camp, a surprise attack from Kiyomori led to their escape. Kiyomori, with Daji and Himiko at his side, and with his forces riding a wave of momentum, headed for Orochi's resting place of Koshi Castle. Kiyomori was looking to put the final touches to the same plot that Daji had been planning all along, one so insidious that it would strike fear in the hearts of all who heard it.
Reports say that Kiyomori is performing some kind of ceremony at Koshi Castle.
Ceremony? Surely Daji is not just handing over her secret weapon to him. I had not thought this time would come so soon. It appears we have driven the fox into a corner.
But the second time? Well, third time, actually. It happened at the first stage as well.
General, you must send your best men to Koshi Castle at once.
Understood. Xiao Yun, take some men and storm the castle.
But only you. Meanwhile, Guan Yu and Jane Carrey are just like, the fuck? Oh, Mitsuhide's on the map too. I guess he's considered one of Shu's best men now. Yeah, the other two would have been Zhao Yun and Zhang Liao. And here we fight a bunch of Orochi generics. Can you see why they made like 2 new generic types for Orochi? You fight them in like every stage.
Wukong, you must let no one within the castle. Understood?
Don't worry about it, old man. I got everything under control.
Test your strength!
Here is where you wither and die. Resistance is futile.
Victory is mine!
You are well versed in combat.
Feel the venom coursing through your veins.
Kiyomori, he's up to something in the castle. We have to break in at once. All forces, advance!
I'll do it myself.
Our reinforcement units need us to secure their ingress.
Did I kill him? Wow.
Then we must seize the garrison and allow them to arrive.
I wanted to kill him with the buff. But triggering the buff also is the same button used to trigger the counterattack.
Make life difficult for you.
Resistance is futile. I will slowly choke the life from you. I will slowly choke the life from you. None can face me.
Simply magnificent.
Resistance is futile. Another victory for courage.
You are well versed in combat.
Cannons! They have to be stopped.
Resistance is futile. Another victory for courage. That's what we've been waiting to see. Retreat.
Oh yeah, Zhang Liao, like, all of his new Warriors Orochi lines are done by his new voice actor, but all the old lines that would have just been repeated are just the same. So he essentially has 2 voices in this game.
The dragon rises.
Anyone gets in your way, blow them to pieces.
Test your strength.
Now, keep attacking.
Here I come.
Don't panic. As soon as we eliminate the source of this evil, the tornadoes will subside.
Next time we meet.
Even using the same, like, trap they use in literally the last battle.
I have some catching up to do.
Like, Warriors games are known for being repetitive. This is especially repetitive.
You will be eliminated. How could this happen? Another victory for courage.
You are well versed in combat.
I'll do it myself. Very well. Have it your way. Another victory for courage. Impressive. You do not require strategy. I will slowly choke the life from you.
I'm afraid I can't let you in. We've got an important ceremony going on.
The next time we meet.
Kiyomori says he doesn't want anyone to see what he's doing. Couldn't tell you why.
Face me.
I have some catching up to do. I have taken note of your ability.
Come on out, boys.
You should probably go up north. Where the commander is, they are about to die.
You and I play a little to bide the time until the world belongs to me.
I don't
To
intend
you?
to waste my time playing with the likes of you.
Here is where you wither and die. I'll chew you up and spit you out. Here is where you wither and die. I will slowly choke the life from you.
I like how they're not mentioning that this is all to revive Orochi yet. even though it is like extremely obvious. And I believe it's mentioned way earlier in other stories as well.
Those cannons would be very useful in our hands.
Next time we meet.
Oh yeah, Yuan Shao's Charge 1 got a buff in this game. He now has a shockwave effect. It's the same one that uses for Yoshihiro's dash attack and that charge attack Nagamasa has.
Simply magnificent.
Here is where you wither and die. Next time we meet, we'll end in your death.
None are fit to face me. Impressive. You do not require
One archer, and
strategy,
that's all it takes to
but
knock you off.
light of nobility will lead us through this darkened age.
I bet these other two have face-off. I should use them for defeating peons.
Here is where you wither and die.
Test your strength!
Resistance is futile.
Victory is mine!
Simply magnificent.
The cannon fortress is under our control.
Fine work, Zhang Liao. You set an example for us all.
Have courage. You will be eliminated. Very well. Now that you're away. Another victory for courage.
You are well versed in combat.
I'm gonna make a save just because I'm not confident that generic commander guy will be able to survive all those peons up there.
You'll regret it if you get me angry.
Next time we meet, we'll end in your death. Another victory for courage.
Everything else, Charge 2 is still elemental. That's kind of rare.
You do not require strategy.
The dragon
Like, I know Zhao Yun's is. One Chao's isn't.
I have taken note of your ability.
Feel the venom coursing through your veins. I remember your face.
None are
The
fit
dragon
to face
rises.
me.
I have some catching up to do.
Oh, Wukong just charged.
Kiyomori's a little busy right now. Can I take a message?
You again. I won't show mercy a second time.
Here I come! Victory is mine!
That's what we've been waiting to see.
Wukong attacks really fast.
I'll do it myself.
Simply magnificent.
Next time we meet, we'll end in your death.
Hail me. None are fit to face me. Impressive! You do not require strategy. None are fit to face me.
I have some catching up to do.
Have courage.
One of my 3 favorite characters in the whole franchise. Sim Yi, Yuan Shao, and Kotaro Fuma.
Fun while it lasted. Bye.
Another victory for courage.
Impressive! You do not require strategy.
Finally, our hands are untied.
The tornadoes really weren't much of a threat. Like, I don't think they actually move. As opposed to previous games where they'll home in after you.
Another victory for courage.
Yeah, they also fit Zhang Liao's Charge 5.
Sorry, old man. Looks like I wasn't good enough after
Like,
all.
that attack used to have the shockwave, like, inside of him. Guan Yu also had that happen. I believe they got fits for this as well.
You have done well. Leave the rest to me.
The gate has opened. Advance!
I only hope we are in time. Hurry.
Defeating me is useless. It's too late to stop anything.
No matter what happens, I will fight with all the strength I have.
You are brave, certainly, but just to step behind the whole way of the fight.
What do you mean? What have you done?
I find a lot of the dialogue in this game is also just less fun, as opposed to it was in the previous one. Like, most people's lines to one another are serious unless they're interacting with Don Juo.
I'll do it. Bow down. Bow down. All hail me. Bow down. Bow down.
This'll work. There we go.
I have fulfilled my duty.
All hail me.
We were too late!
Mighty mortals, the stage is set for the ultimate battle. Come, end me if you can.
None are fit to face me.
Orochi has been revived. He awaits us at the Wuzhang Plains.
And who told you that?
Impossible. How can this be?
The Serpent King has returned. Will humanity follow him? Or will they fight for freedom once more? The die has been cast. General, we await your decision.
My lord, there is no need to worry. We have defeated Orochi once, we can do so again. This time, however, we will ensure his eternal slumber.
About that. Zhuge Liang is not read far enough in the script, doesn't realize there's 2 more games after this. Right, yeah, they said Netsu's Wuzhang Plains, the final battle. Who should I use for it? RT versus RTX. You know what? Sure.
Death befalls any who step in my path.
Even myself. Orochi, Shingen must be— why do you want me to play as Shingen so much? He is not fun to play as. Zhuge Liang, sure.
I foresaw that my time would come.
Of course you did. You see everything. And who for the last slot? What's Nene's third outfit? You know what? Let's find out.
I'll show you what I can do.
Wow, Orochi only has a Spirit Reaper? Really? How does he not have a max leveled weapon? Insane. Alright, well. He'll probably still be strong enough. Oh, and now that I started the stage, I'm seeing all these suggestions.
The Serpent King had returned.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about the screen delay.
Although Liu Bei and his men defeated Kiyomori
Just go with the first
and
one I
Wukong
see.
at Koshi Castle, they were too late to prevent Himiko from reviving the fallen Orochi. Liu Bei gathered together his forces and hurried towards the Wuzhang Plains. There, Orochi, along with Daji and Masamune Date, lay in wait, coiled and ready to strike at the approaching Shu army. The final chapter began to unfold as man, demon, and mystic all prepared to participate in one last battle.
I had thought that transporting Daji by a cage wagon was a rather careless decision.
Killing Daji would have served no purpose. Others would simply have taken up the banner of Orochi in her place.
No, it would have prevented you from having one more enemy.
Indeed, has Kiyomori not already shown this? So I thought. Let Orochi gather those malcontents to his side.
And catch them all at once. A risky venture. What's more, Kiyomori and Daji have joined forces.
I think this is stupider than if you were just negligent.
Daji risked all in giving Kiyomori Himiko, the key to resurrecting Orochi.
So Orochi's very reawakening is all part of your strategy, is it?
How did they somehow make this dumber than it was in the last stage?
I shall leave that to your imagination. But there is one thing I have learned. With your strength, victory can be yours, whether Orochi returns or not. We have stopped Kiyomori and forced Orochi and Daji to face us. This story is fast approaching its conclusion.
CBE. I guess it fits he'd be at the Wuzhang Plains. I'm curious what Zhuge Liang will say to him.
We have allowed Orochi to be revived.
Liu Bei, regrets are useless. You must move forward.
Death and rebirth. It is time to stop this mad cycle of Serpent Kings. The last battle may not have gone well, but this is the final chapter.
We must defeat Orochi and bring back peace to this land. Forward!
Orochi's outfit is very red.
Come, humans. Overcome me again if you can.
Resistance is futile.
Entropy will always triumph.
I must prove myself, too.
Close the gates if you will, but there is no denying it. The story has been written. Your fate has been sealed.
Feel the venom coursing through your veins.
You won't have your way,
The buffed Orochis are one a little bit too. It's much easier to hit now.
Certainly. But no sorcery can survive the fall of the sorceress.
The next time we meet, we'll end in your death.
Entropy will always triumph.
Ah, well done. Better than I had expected.
We will attack from the west. Go forth, my loyal soldiers.
We must not let this opportunity slip away.
I think I already killed everyone CBE was going to try to have charge.
Still, what a mere mortal conceives of can easily be replicated.
You will break before my genius.
I will break before no man, least of all you.
Yeah, that wasn't very entertaining.
Retreat at once. None shall escape. None shall escape. None shall
Retreat
escape.
is sound strategy. Death in battle is not.
Outthought and outfought.
I must prove myself, too.
Hey, get your own ideas.
That meddlesome woman is not quite as hopeless as she used to be.
The threat from the west has abated. We must hurry and give aid to our allies in the center.
I'll do my best.
Here is where you wither.
Oh yeah, this is Nania's third outfit. Which is basically just a tight suit. And also extremely white hair.
Next time we meet, we'll end in your death.
Did I just do that all by myself?
Ah, well done. Better than I had expected.
I will slowly choke the life from you.
Ah, you're still killing bitch.
Humanity will fall.
Enemies really like to pour out of the base captains in this game. There were whirlwinds.
I will protect my Lord Orochi. Rifleman, take aim! Fire!
I will slowly choke the life from you.
Thanks for coming. I'll make it up to you.
We must not let this opportunity slip away.
Oh yeah, it's so nice that in this game, like, allies that are struggling, if you approach them, they'll just get a full heal. It's great.
I have some catching up to do. Lord Liu Bei needs us. We have to fight.
Oh great, peasants.
It is the ability to inspire loyalty of the lowliest peasant that is the hallmark of the Liu Bei.
Masamune's troops don't even get to be green.
And if they die,
I guess it makes sense, they're fighting Shu.
not in vain.
Get ready to taste my steel.
Look out! Here I come!
Good and evil are outdated, idealistic notions. Any who talk of such nonsense have no right to rule.
No lines from Zhuge Liang, it seems. Orochi's Muso is really freaking good. Not just because, like, the Muso itself, but it just makes him invisible for, like, an extremely long amount of time. And if you keep using, like, the certain attacks, like his charge 1, he'll stay invisible. If you use a square string, it'll end the invisibility prematurely.
The eastern threat appears to have been dealt with.
Does OC have a special praise quote to Orochi?
Let this opportunity slip away.
But there are still more dangers, which we must remove.
Here is where you wither and die. Resistance is futile.
Entropy will always triumph.
I must prove myself, too.
I will open the gate. Hold for just a moment.
Yeah, the 4th outfits everyone keeps talking about isn't in the base game.
Trying to open that gate. I've locked it myself.
Only later iterations of Warriors Orochi 2 have it.
Here is where you wither and die. Resistance is futile.
Did I just do that all by myself?
I have some catching up to do.
Well done, men. Now, let the final chapter commence.
Look out! Will be crushed. Open the gate!
Now, General, your way is clear.
Very well. All forces advance and take down the Serpent King.
You will be eliminated. Very well. Have it your way.
Did I just do that all by myself?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah, Zoxy does have a special praise quote for Orochi. That's interesting.
Did I just do that all by myself?
I must prove myself, too.
I won't forget
It's so easy to just juggle with this fireball attack he has.
Not even a scratch.
I must praise your hard work.
I'll smash you.
Retreat at once.
Very well. Have it your way.
Outthought and outfought.
I see. Truly inspired planning.
This isn't the welcome we were supposed to give Lord Orochi.
Come on, let's pick up the tempo.
I think if I leave Himiko alive and injure Daji, she'll have a line.
Step into the light.
I'll chew you up and spit you out.
And yeah, whatever sorcery, like, involves Himiko to revive Orochi, like, apparently doesn't kill Himiko in the process.
I have no need of sniveling counties. Begone.
Yes, we have the first Diamondback gets killed by Orochi.
On the enemy will be buried by my own hand.
That kind of confirms this ending was non-canon because, you know, Diamondback still exists despite having his head cut off.
Remember your face.
Outthought and outfought.
You're truly a hero of our times.
I just can't match that.
Now this is exciting.
I will slowly choke the life from you. Here is where you wither and die.
Come, mighty warriors, and face me.
Figured Zhuge Liang would have a line with Daji, right?
I hope you're all right. I know. I'll pray for her.
What an adorable little girl that he became.
result will be the same. You still don't understand the strength of humanity.
You know, I really enjoy these little talks we have.
Okay.
Resistance is futile.
Entropy will always triumph.
I have some catching up to do. I will none shall escape.
Resistance is futile.
Entropy will always triumph.
I have some catching up to do. Outthought and outfought.
I see. Truly inspired planning.
It makes me think. There's no way you'll stop Lord Orochi this time.
Who's being mean to my friend? You'll pay!
He becomes flown into a rage.
We must not let this opportunity slip away.
I'll do my best.
Well, who better to play as to spank an unruly child? And now Himiko's in hyper mode. Alright, you need to go.
I just can't match that.
I thank you for your help.
Now you've got me angry. Did I just do that?
Justice for Diamondback.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
That's it. It's time to take matters into my own hands.
Nene has a command strategy?
End in your death.
Did I just do that all by myself?
Ah, well done. Better than I had
Does
expected.
Zhu Liang have? Command, yeah. Fortunately, there's one officer remaining.
I will venture forth.
I'm going to enjoy having you.
None shall escape. Retreat at once. Retreat at once.
Ow.
How could this happen?
Outthought and outfought.
I have some catching up to do.
The time has come to press the attack.
Humanity.
We must not let this opportunity slip away.
So, these are the men who wish to challenge me once more.
Man's will is more powerful than human fact. I will do just as I planned.
This world. Entropy will always triumph. It's over. At last.
I didn't think those Musos would deal that much damage to him. I kind of wanted to have an actual fight against him, but I wanted to hear Orochi's true Muso. Oh well. We got 3 more attempts at that.
Master Taigong Wang, you have my eternal gratitude. Thanks to you, we have defeated Orochi.
I do not understand humans. A frail group. Yet sometimes they exceed even us. It is I who must thank you. General Liu Bei. Farewell.
He was young and cocky, but he was a good man at heart.
This cutscene is Diamondback's funeral. Yeah, I'm not sure what castle this is, because, like, there's not really a castle where we fought Orochi. Maybe they just wanted, like, a thematically appropriate, like, burning a castle scene, so they just burned some random castle. Yeah, apparently Taigan Wong can teleport. Or he's Batman. So they asked Diamondback and kept Daji. Yeah, I guess she did just walk this off, didn't she? I think it's sort of implied that Kiyomori died. But, like, they never really, like, say 100% one way or the other in this game. You always gotta keep it open for the potential sequel. Which in the sequel, basically just everyone that isn't named Orochi is alive. Burned Otani. So like Nagamasa was using it. Yeah, I hadn't really thought about which one I'm gonna play next. Big Smoke just said Woo, so sure, I'll play Woo next. I will literally pay you to play as anyone but Ranmaru. You don't even have to pay me, I'll do that just to fuck with people. I do like this little credit sequence, like showing all the cast. They burnt down one castle again. Yeah, I have RTX unlocked. I have everything unlocked. Oh yeah, one person said like, it was a while ago, but said to play characters I didn't have maxed out. That's impossible. I maxed out everyone in this game. Not because I wanted to, because I essentially had to unlock the last Dream Mode stage, which just requires an absurd amount of grinding. He broke the screen. Those are expensive, you dick. Also, kids, Goemon gaming addiction has caused his mind to disappear. Jeez. Reset everyone. No. I think RTS is the only person that isn't at max level, because once I unlocked him and beat that stage, I stopped playing. Alright, well. I'm not sure when I'm gonna stream Woo. Probably sometime this week. I don't think it'll take too long to knock this out. Although I'm not sure how long the Dream Mode stages are going to take. Because there's quite a number of these. I don't think they're as long as the story mode stages. Yeah, that's like 3 playthroughs worth of stages. A little more. And then I might do the PSP stages as well. That may be its own stream. Depending on how many there are. Which will just be me loading up an emulator. There's no other way I'm streaming a PSP game. Yeah, we'll do the dream mode stages. But that'll be after I do all the story modes. Which, we have an extra one. We have an Orochi story, which I'm gonna save that one for last. It'll be the most entertaining. Alright, well, I'll try to stream again sometime this week. Not sure exactly when. Same time as usual, though. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.